Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the man that got Pac. I'm posted up in the cut, in the cut like a bandage.
Shout out to Paco.
Oh yeah, what's up, everybody? It's the man that got Pac. I'm posted up in the cut like a bandage.
What's up, guys? It's big goddamn Timmylotes, keeping it pushing on Paco's Power Hour.
Oh yeah, we have a special guest today in the house, DsvilleDi. Say what's up, DsvilleDi.
What's going on? It's your boy DsvilleDi from the I'm Telling You podcast.
Yeah. So basically we got an album review. Oh, hold on. Before we get all into that, we got to get into everybody's favorite segment, which is the weather report. Why don't you tell us what the weather's like where you're at, DeVille?
Man, it's probably, I want to say right now, probably about 85 degrees or something like that. We hit like 100 today, but it's the humidity. It is like it's hard to breathe out there, my guy. It's hard to breathe out there.
Timmy, why don't you give us the weather report where you're at?
All right, for my meteorological assessments, it is 99 degrees today. It's excessive heat warning all day. All right, it's clear and no chance of rain for the next 6 years. So.
All right, you know what? Hold on. It was 100 degrees?
Yes, 100. The high was 109 today, apparently.
Oh, wonderful. I think it's the exact same here.
This is from Phoenix. You're in what? Peoria, Glendale area, Ritzier area. Probably got nice air conditioning out there.
Yeah. Hold on. The weather is 101 degrees, clear sky.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
it's 10 o'clock at night.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I was distracted. Look, that concludes the weather report. And basically we're gonna get into another segment that we can't really do unless we got a new guest. And DeVille's brand new to the show. So we're gonna go ahead and hit him with these questions. When's the last time you thought about bundt cakes, DeVille?
I don't even know what bundt cake is. What's a bundt cake? We might call it something else in Georgia. I don't know.
It's like a big donut, right, Tim? I mean, how would you describe it?
Okay, DeVille, you ever went to your grandmama's house? She got that like real big circular pan with the hole in the middle. And she makes like a pound cake or some shit out of it. Yeah, but that's a bundt cake basically.
Okay, a pound cake basically. So
basically, but they make actual cakes out of it here in Arizona.
I can't say that I've thought about bundt cake anytime recently.
Right. Nobody thinks about bundt cakes. I'm telling you, man. Spencer really upset everybody with that, with that little suggestion. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna get into this album review. This album is called Gerrilla. It's by Don Tripp. Hold on 1 second here. Let me put up the graphic so everybody can see what the cover looks like. And DeVille, please start it off. Give us your thoughts on the album cover.
I like it. It was different when I saw it the first time. How he had the little. I don't know. I thought it was like words on his face at first.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is it like a city backdrop? Is it a map? I don't know, but it's interesting. I like it. It gets the people going.
There's a bunch of guns on his face.
Yeah.
That's what. Now that you're saying that, bro. Now that you just said that, it is a bunch of guns on his face. Wow. I never knew. Now I like it even more.
Oh yeah. So your thoughts, Timmy?
I think it's pretty dope. Knowing what the album is like. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the chats and Red Chili Tamales. He stopped me in my tracks.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
shout out to Eastside. What's up with the tamales, homie? Hey, give me some.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
I think it's pretty dope knowing that Gerrilla, you know, he spelled it like warfare or something like shit.
Right.
And then his face is all, you know, you got guns on it, Mac 10s, you know, shotties and whatnot. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope album. It is different from a lot of album covers that I see. It really highlights the man himself, and it also highlights the illegal activity he partakes in, apparently, and allegedly, I should say. Right? I mean, this is all just entertainment. But it's pretty good album. We're gonna go ahead and get into it like we always do. We're gonna start off with criteria number 1, which is the beats. Tim, why don't you start us off? 1 through 5. What do you think about the beats?
For DJ drama production, it's pretty dope. I'm gonna have to give it a 4. I think it could have been better. Some of the songs are like more of beat wise was like more of like what you expect in that area in 2012. So I have to give it a 4.
All right, 4. I hope. Damn, I gotta write this down. DsvilleDi, what are your thoughts on the beat?
I'll keep score hard. I got you.
Okay, please, Tim, do something for once. DsvilleDi, what do you think about these beats? 1 through 5. What are your thoughts?
I'm good. I give it. I'm good with a 4 too. I'm good with a 4 because you know it's not perfection, and being this older record now, it's kind of beats have evolved a little bit more, but they still stand the test of time. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really feel like I'm listening to old music, but compared to some of the beats that are out now, you know, it could have been a little better, but I still think it's a solid 4.
Right. I'm gonna give my thoughts. All right, the beats, they're pretty good. They're not the best, they're not the worst. Just kind of middle of the road for me. But the first beat on the first track really set it off, man. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? But then the rest of the beats on the album kind of like it kind of like was subpar to the first, if I may say. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how I felt about the beats. And we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing. Criteria 2. The lyrics. What did you think about the lyrics? I'll start it off first, okay?
Right.
The lyrics were dope. I mean, how many times can you reinvent selling drugs and, you know, packing heat and stuff? And there were some songs that weren't about that. You know what I'm saying? That were a little bit more como se dice, positive, if you will. So for that, I appreciate the lyrics, and they were pretty complex. Not complex, but they flowed very well. I want to give those a 4. The lyrics a 4 because I did enjoy the lyrics. The wordplay was great. DsvilleDi, your thoughts, lyrics?
For me, being that this, I'm biased because this is one of my favorite artists. I'm giving him 5. I like his lyrics. I like his cadence. I like the way he puts words together. No, it's not, you know, Inspector Deck or Meth or anything like that. But the way he, like you say, he's talking about the same things, but he puts a spin on it because he also adds in the negative side of things that he's doing. Talks a lot about family, and well, once you expand into other albums, he talks a lot about family, but on this project in particular, he was in a certain place in life.
Yeah.
But I feel like even though he's still saying the same things that most people are saying, the way he says them sets him apart.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going 5 for the lyrics for myself.
Oh, 5. I did appreciate some of that wordplay. It's pretty dope. Like it's always outside the box that it hits you hard the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Timmylotes, lyrics, thoughts. What do you think?
Okay.
1 through 5.
All right. So for lyrics, give me 1 second. I gotta keep count here. 5.
On a
Renee, I'm gonna give him he said 4. Okay. For lyrics, I'm gonna say I'll say a 3. I feel like one song in particular, Allen Iverson, especially when he said, let me pull up the part where he said, because that part was the hardest shit I ever heard in my life. When he said, what is it at? Please show me a king that's never suffered a loss, or show me a man that's never suffered a scar, and I'll give you a man that's never given his all, and I'll show you a man that's never given his heart. That is the hardest fucking like bar of his whole fucking album. I'm like, holy shit. That makes you think like, fuck. But the rest of the songs, I mean, it's like, it's relative to that time. I feel like it's relative like hype songs or whatever. Especially the song Cats. We can't say the other word because we have kids watching. But we all know what it means. But that song's pretty good too. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3 for the whole lyrics for the part of it.
Yeah.
Y'all know what my favorite line is on here?
What's that?
That last song when he comes in and he says, little eyes stare the lion in his eyes, daring him to growl. Something like that, paraphrasing. That one for me was like, wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you missed the last 3 songs, Tim.
Yeah, Timmy. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't listen to the last 3 songs. I'm sorry, guys. I've only heard some of it, but the last 3 I've heard is pretty good. So.
Write this down too. Ronnie gives 3 out of 5 for the beats.
Oh, god damn it.
He says Ronnie, he's gonna be on here soon, but he said 3 out of 5. Sounds like a lot of the beats were rushed. You know what I'm saying?
It's a DJ drama production, so yeah.
Right, that's what cranks him out, huh? So 4 out of 5 on the lyrics, the bars, but I feel like the beats took away from the lyrics.
Wow. Not real. I agree to a point. Sorry.
Fun fact. Did you guys know he's put out like 5 albums this year?
No.
Bro, this year?
Yeah. Yeah. He just dropped one Friday, Long Live Pip. I guess it's like a tribute to his brother that passed.
Wow.
If you probably heard him say it on Gerrilla, but that's a theme through all of his albums. He is always shouting out Pip, Long Live Pip. He made what was it? Shoulders of Giants. You got
Die Another Day. Holy shit. The Devil.
Die Another Day. Yeah.
Look at that. I got a notification from YouTube Music about that album right there, dude. I don't know if you can read that.
What does it say?
It says new release for you, Don Tripp, Long Live Piff. A notification from YouTube Music. Why you were saying that, DsvilleDi?
Gotham City? Holy shit. I know that album a little bit.
Yeah. I'll check it out. I like his lyrics.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's pretty
Ronnie Uniform. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm caught up now.
All right. What about the hooks? DsvilleDi, start us off. What do you think about these hooks?
The hooks are simple.
Yeah.
The hooks are simple. He's more of the meat is in the verses. I put it like that. So the hook, I'll honestly say, I give him like a 2 for the actual hook.
Oh, 2, yeah.
Yeah, just the hooks alone, because a lot of them are like one-liners, repetitives, and then he gets back into spitting. But it's like, I can be honest about it.
Right. No, as for my part, I think I agree. The hooks, he could have either spent more time on them or else he could have just not even made a hook. I think it would have sounded dope because he got good lyrics. As far as the verses go, they hit pretty hard with the wordplay. He could have just I don't know. You don't hear too many songs without hooks like that. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't have sounded right. Maybe spend a little more time on them. And then the Allen Iverson hook was just Allen Iverson, right?
Yeah, it was just he was just playing that practice interview.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest songs on the album. I agree with Tim on that.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's shit.
Inspirational, I'd say.
So you're giving it a 2, right, Paco?
Yeah, I'm giving the hooks a 2. I could go without them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I feel. Timmylotes.
For me, the hooks, I have to say the same. He's more of he's an East Coast rapper, so East Coast rappers they're usually the hardest. They don't have time to, make a hook like us West Coast guys. They got to really spit their bars out and make sure people know what the fuck they're saying. they're real hood about their stuff. So I'm gonna have to give it a 2 because not a lot of hooks, except like I said, the one word hooks, and that really doesn't bring you into the song. You think he's just spitting another bar, you know what I mean? But I have to agree with you guys.
Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing here. We got wait, what do we do with the hooks? Oh, criteria number 4, which is the production. Because I think I changed it, huh? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was features, but we don't have features on this album.
Yeah, I put production instead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's address the chat. I'm giving the hooks 3 out of 5. They did their job. They didn't take away from the bars.
There you go.
The message, they didn't need hooks. Yeah. Okay. No, I agree with Ronnie on that. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah. Like, and then if you go to like YouTube and just look him up, he has so many videos where he's just spitting 4 or 5 minutes, just no hook, and it's flames. So I think with him, the hooks is kind of like the last concern. Like, it's like, whatever, just throw something in there to make it technically, structurally a song. Yeah. But I'm ready to give y'all these bars again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the kind of stuff I like. Just straight spitting, no hooks. Right? All right. Yeah, so DsvilleDi, go ahead and give us your thoughts. Shout out to Gene in the chat. Said, yo. Give us your thoughts on the production.
So overall, the way the album was put together, even taking into consideration the hooks, taking into consideration the dated simpleness of the beats for him, I feel like the beats placed together with his voice, his timing, I think it was placed together well.
Mm-hmm.
The music that he chose and the way he arranged the album, I think is a fit for the overall production of the project. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Oh, okay, 3. I'll go ahead and talk. The production, I thought the production was pretty good, pretty good. I think the production.
What?
I think the production was good. Yeah.
Today, Junior.
Yeah, the production was great. It sounded on point. It was mixed well, I think. Didn't really everything sounded on point, like, you know what I'm saying, like this, like real good. Real good production. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Tim, what do you give 1 through 5 on the production, man? What do you think?
Okay, production here. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 as well for a DJ drama production, especially for a solo artist. It's really hard for drama to put, him in and put his songs in a way that made it make sense. That album made sense. Unfortunately, I didn't get to listen to the last 3 songs, but from the first, 9 songs, 8 songs I heard, they're pretty dope. Pretty, the flow was pretty consistent, and I like the production on it. I like what he did with it. I'm gonna have to give it a 3.
Wonderful.
What did you give it, Paco? You give it a 3 as well?
Yeah.
3. Okay.
3. No. I didn't even give a number.
Yeah, you didn't give a number.
5. Yeah. 5. I liked how it flowed together and how it sounded. The sound was just on point. The way it starts off is just amazing. I'm like, yo.
It comes on just like, hey.
That's that pressure.
Right, yeah. Oh man. It's just like, yo, this who's this guy? Because I never heard this guy before this album, before DsvilleDi suggested it.
And then if you think about it, it's like the theme of the album, Gerrilla. If you look at the spelling of it, it's like guerrilla warfare type guerrilla.
Uh-huh.
And that's just a surprise attack out of nowhere. They just hit out of nowhere. And he just comes in off the bat like, boom, here we go.
Yeah. Real fighting, too. He's talking about, like court cases and with the judge and stuff like that. It's like he's fighting here,
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you total up the totals, Timmy?
Total the numbers here.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
all the numbers together. And DeVille, please tell us what your favorite track on the album is. And give us your overall thoughts on the album once Tim gives you a number. But first, go ahead and start off with what your favorite song is on this album.
My favorite song is, I think it's called Let Me Drive. Let me see.
Oh, right. Let me see here. Looks like we're back. Tim, were you talking the whole time?
No,
Keep
I was sitting here because my screen was black. I was so worried that my internet went down, and I was toning up the
Yeah.
scores because I'm a little bit inebriated right now, so counting is not.
right.
Hey, welcome to the club.
But I did get the scores.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
DeVille,
Yeah.
you gave it a 16.
Okay. Now
That's
go ahead
possible
and give
20.
look, if you don't mind, DeVille, we cut out. So can you tell us your favorite song again? I just let you keep talking. I should have stopped you. You know what? I'm not a good host. But if you could go through that one more time, because Tim didn't hear any of that.
Okay, my favorite song is the Shut Up, where he's talking about the trip that he took with the young lady while he was, moving the packages, and how he was going through the emotions of I know I should not be doing this way, but I'm doing this way, and the outro that Tim didn't listen to. Those are my 1A and 1B of the album right there. They're neck and neck for me. I can't really choose between them.
Okay. All right. And you gave it a 6.
He said help on the way, right?
No, he said shut up.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
Yeah. Timmy, give us your favorite song.
My favorite song was, of course, Allen Iverson, just due to the part it's like it's a lot in going into the song, and the lyrics wise, he's very like lyrically put it down. It made you really think about the song, made you really think, and then he added the actual. Because a lot of rappers they'll say, Allen Iverson, the practice part, but they only play the part where he says, "Oh, practice." But this dude put the whole fucking clip in there when he was talking about why would I go to practice. That was the dopest thing I ever heard in my life. I'm like, holy shit, this is really dope. And for the whole album review, I gave it an 11. I'll make sure I got that number correct. Goddamn,
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
goddamn iPhones, man. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
iPhones. I don't understand these things. Yes, I gave it an 11 out of possible 20. So
Okay.
that's with missing
My
3 songs, people. So 3 songs probably would put me over 15 or 16 if I would have listened to them.
yeah. Okay. My favorite track was Gerrilla. What did I give it out of 20?
You gave it a 14 out of 20.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 14 is accurate because I did like the wordplay a lot. I'm gonna check into more of this guy's work. You know what I'm saying? But the first track hit so hard. I was just like, dude. And then there was some other dope tracks, but and Help Is on the Way is dope too. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was a good song. Yeah.
Help Is on the Way. No, I like the intro though. It's really good. It's really hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it I gave it a 14 out of 20. Yeah. Okay, that concludes. Go ahead, DeVille.
What's that?
Go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
I was just like, as you going through and naming all of these tracks, it's just like I'm swaying over here. I like the whole album.
Yeah.
I like the whole, like y'all started naming Elvis on the Way and the first track Gerrilla, and it's like, but to me this album really overall is a banger. Just period.
Yeah.
It's still on my playlist today. Like I was listening to this today. When I sent it to you because I was in the gym listening to it while I was in the gym. It's like it's still in my daily rotation.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna check into this guy's other stuff. Maybe I like it even more. Don Tripp, huh?
I knew I heard him before. Didn't he do a mixtape with Starlito, Step Brothers or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I heard him from. Yeah.
I think they did like 3 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a photo. We got a picture.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, that concludes the album review. Don Tripp.
Now we get into the racist segment.
all right. Hold on. Hold your horses. Get there. Hold your horses. Racist segment. Jesus. Hold on.
We never had another brother on the show in a while, so I had a lot of things I said that has to be debunked by the black community. He is the community that I speak of.
Hold on, 1 second.
Oh, it's a lot of that.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds like a DJ Khaled production.
Oh wow. DeVille, can we hear you? Say something. Hello? Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Maybe my computer's not that great. I don't know. It's something though.
Something is going on here.
Hello?
Hey, can you stop doing that?
Yeah, what up? Okay, we can hear you.
We should just name it Tim's Racist Rant for the day.
Okay. All right, Tim. Let's hold on 1 second. We just gotta make sure everybody's on here.
We gotta call Spencer with the automatic restriction because he wanted to hear this racist rant.
Let me see 1 second. People, Spencer, we're calling him after 9, right? But anyways. You can hear the delay feed. I'm not sure where that's from.
I think my mic actually came on.
Oh, does it? Let me mute this part then. Can you hear us now? I don't know if we can hear you. I just muted it, but
I hear something.
Yeah. It's a bit of freestyle, DeVille.
No,
We can hear you.
we need a racist thing he was saying in a racist moment.
Why you want to do some racist stuff all the time?
Because
so bad.
Because for the longest time, you guys said, "Oh, he doesn't represent the black community. The black community doesn't represent him." But DsvilleDi is now going to debunk what I've been saying the whole time, and I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay, but you had some strange ideas, Tim. I don't think you represent the whole black community. Go ahead. Tell DsvilleDi what you were saying. Tell
Hey,
us.
DsvilleDi. Okay. Most African American black people don't know how to swim. Is that correct in your view?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, yeah, nah.
Yes.
That's
okay.
one of the things that we had a problem with, Tim. That was.
I would say
this is the biggest one we talked about. Okay, this is the biggest thing we talked about. DsvilleDi, if you had a sister or a brother, right? He's black.
Yeah,
he brings a white girl to his white wife or white girlfriend to the party. The whole family's gonna look at him kind of weird, right? It's not just me. It's a racial thing. Like, hey, who brought him to the party? Who allowed this person to come in, right? Am I wrong or am I right in this situation? As a black community, not as a 2023 community. I don't think we hear anything. I think I wasn't allowed to say that out loud to people. Renee, did you? Renee. Fuck. He froze DsvilleDi. He froze, so we're gonna have to wait. I can't hear you, but not. Paco, let me in the room. But nod your head yes or no if you agree to what I said. Just for speculation. Ooh, fuck. Fuck. What is going on here? Sorry, DsvilleDi. This is not good programming right now.
All right. Everybody's good. Oh, here we go. Ronnie's here.
Yo.
Ronnie joins the chat.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what were we saying? Okay. What were we saying?
No, I was saying, DsvilleDi, if someone was to bring a white or multi-race person to the party, to an African-American venue, say, will they be looked differently? Like, who brought this person in? Who allowed this person? The aunties, and we're looking at them like, hey, like, why did he bring this person? Am I right?
If you stroll up into the cookout with being, I guess, politically correct, other aunties are looking,
hold on,
grandma looking, the sisters is looking, everybody's looking like, and who authorized them to come to the cookout?
No, I get that. That makes sense. But hold on, Tim. This isn't one of the points you were making that we had a problem with.
But even in marriage, they're gonna be like, "Why did he convey a nice?"
Okay.
This is what my grandma said. My grandma always say this. Like when I was like, You need to find yourself a nice, young black woman. Grandma, why do I gotta find a black woman? What if I want a little, little Mexican thing or a little white thing going here? You know what I mean? That's who I love. That's who I love. In the African American community, we gotta keep it pure for some goddamn reason. I don't understand why, but I have to follow code, man. I can't break code for my.
Let me do it like this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Was if a black man marries a white woman, he's no longer a black man or considered a black man. Is this true, DeVille?
He's no longer. Hold up. Say he's no longer considered a black man?
Yes. This is what Tim said, and this is why we're having problems.
Yes. It's true, though.
Look, okay. I don't think his whole black card gets taken. But there are some people in the community that's going to look at it like, oh, he's a little soft.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't, and they say stuff like, oh, he couldn't handle a sister. He had to go over there and get one of them because he couldn't deal with. Yeah, that's the thing.
He says the whole card gets taken away.
I revoke that shit. When you taste unseasoned food, you get your card revoked. I'm sorry, man. When you say, oh, is this pepper in this? It's a little spicy.
Wow.
Brother, give me your card. I gotta go. You gotta go.
All right, but that's behavior. That's not even who he married. I don't get it. I don't get it, Tim. I'm sorry.
It doesn't make sense, right? Because I'm a younger. How old are you, DeVille? If you don't mind sharing that.
I'm 42.
See, I'm 28. So like, me and DeVille are like almost 20 years apart. So he's in a whole different generation than I am. You know what I mean? We just do whatever we're told. DeVille knows more of the code breaking down as an adult male because he's lived that life. I'm beginning to live that life as an adult male, living that life. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying this. DeVille's right. You are kind of soft if you go off and marry a white woman. I mean, sorry, man. Nothing I can do with that. It's the nature of the code.
Okay, all right.
Like carne asada, you can't make just any carne asada. You have to do it a certain way to do it, right? When you
No.
make it right.
No.
My brother married a white woman.
Uh-huh.
And Paco's, we did a show together before.
Yeah.
He straight like just came home 3 years ago from prison type. We know he's, a certain type of dude. But initially, they've been together a long time. But initially, when he brought her around, people was like, I knew her, but people was like, who Becky over here? Who she with? Who brought her? And then when they figured out it was my brother, they was like, oh, she got to be official. He brought her, So she was accepted into the clan. You know what I mean?
See, I thought there would be exceptions, but Tim is just making a blanket.
No, there is exceptions to the rule. There are some white girls out there who are just hooder than shit, and they're cooler than shit, and they're down with our culture or whatever. But there are most of the white people that I've seen, they turn a little geeky. And I'm not okay with that.
His wife grew up in Riverdale. I know y'all don't know Riverdale, but Riverdale is one of the places that you hear Waka Flocka screaming.
Oh, and over there in Georgia and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
I'm from Clayton County. She's from Clayton County, so she might, she kind of understands a little bit more.
She about it. That's what she is. She's about it.
Yeah. Ronnie, your thoughts?
I mean, pretty much all my African American friends have dated or are married to white females. So, but I think that's like being in the army, that's what you see a lot. It just depends on where we go. I know when I went to Poland for like a couple months, and it was me and two of my black friends. We went walking around in the city. They don't see anybody that ain't white, so they stared at us for like half the day. They didn't even want to talk to nobody. They were just. It was weird. It was weird. It just depends, I guess, where you're from and where you're at, because
And then see us being from the South, there's still a little bit of that, you know what I mean, separation in a lot of places. But then, like, especially when you leave, like Atlanta is like a whole place over to itself. The further you leave outside of Atlanta, it changes. It's like a whole nother. You like the people who live in Georgia say you got Atlanta and then you have Georgia. Like Atlanta's a whole nother. There's a whole lot of
wild.
mixing and mingling that goes on in Atlanta. A lot of things are more acceptable in Atlanta than they would be, let's say, in also where I grew up, South Georgia, or Waycross, or Macon, or any of these other places. So, you know, it is kind of different here. It's not really strange to see mixed race couples in Atlanta or in those little counties surrounding 20, 30 minutes outside of Atlanta. But if you go down, drive 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours away, they still looking at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah, especially when you get closer to New Orleans and Florida and stuff. They don't treat mixed race couples like they treat them here. I mean, I have to agree with DsvilleDi on this one. It's a little bit different. If you've never experienced it, then it's kind of bad, because I used to vacation in North Carolina with my grandma and stuff, and I would look at the white girls, like, stop looking at them white girls and stuff. I'm like, why, grandma? Like, the beautiful women. He's like, nah, black women. And she lived in the southern part of North Carolina, so like,
yeah, some
people out there are just stuck to their ways, and that's how it is, and that's how you grow up, and that's what you learn. So then you teach kids that.
I was born in Shelby, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Even here in Texas,
like you said, with Florida, the closer you get to Florida, the what you see is that it's more acceptable is like Mexican and black, and the Cuban and black, and those type of relationships. But the white is still kind of like, But if you go down into Florida, it's nothing to see Hispanic person, or I don't know the proper term. I don't mean no disrespect, but Hispanic person, Latino, whatever the proper term is, and a black couple together. That's nothing down there. But in Georgia, but still there, with you pull up with the white girls still kind of like. In Georgia, you see more when you see mixed race couples. It's usually more of the white and black variation.
That's wonderful. It's
wonderful. So did I answer your question now? Was I right in this segment? Would you leave me alone? Okay, I speak for the.
I didn't even care. I still didn't care. But I mean, Spencer. I wanted to get Spencer on because he's the one who had a problem. Really, I didn't care either way.
Let me ask DsvilleDi one more question before we get off the racist segment.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you celebrate the 4th of July?
No.
Thank you. Why don't you celebrate? If I may ask, why don't you celebrate the 4th of July? We are American.
Well, it wasn't nothing for us to celebrate on the 4th of July. If you actually look into the history, I'm still gonna take my PTO. So I still might throw some ribs on the grill because I'm home on a Tuesday. But I'm not going out to buy an American flag outfit. I'm not going down to watch the fireworks, and that ain't,
that ain't what we do.
Especially now that my kids are older, because when they were younger, it was like, okay, they want to see fireworks, we'll go see fireworks, but it's not like a special day for me. Like,
and that's how it is too. You know what I'm saying? We just got an excuse to barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But for Spencer's part of it, it was saying we're not patriotic to celebrating it.
I celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah, because you're in the military, you understand. People who are in the military, no matter what race you are, have seen that they celebrate the 4th of July more because they've been through all that crap to earn the right to celebrate all the stuff that they celebrate.
Yeah.
They fought for our country. They did all this stuff. You guys have earned that right explicitly to do what the fuck you want in this country. And I salute you guys who have been in this military.
Everything now, I feel like every holiday now is just commercialized. It's just, how can I make more money today?
Yeah.
How can I make let's make red, white, and blue Coke. Let's make a red, white, and blue Coke can. We'll sell more.
Yeah.
Like Thanksgiving was usually because like Black Friday was usually celebrated on Thanksgiving, on like the midnight of Thanksgiving. And when I was growing up, it was always Thanksgiving midnight. People would go out to Black Friday. But now with so much commercialism, it's cut into like 6 p.m. Thanksgiving. Hey, we got to eat Thanksgiving and go out to go Black Friday shopping. I'm like, the fuck is this? I'm not doing that. Like, I don't care. Like, deals ain't that important. Like, I do agree with that, though. So it's just got too much.
Black Friday sales start on freaking the Monday before Thanksgiving now.
I remember when I worked at Sears, we had to get set up that Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then we had to be in at 1 a.m. on Friday because we would open at 4. I remember I was one of the managers for the tool department. I seen a lady get put through a table like a Dudley death drop through a table full of wrenches because they was fighting over these power drills.
Wow. Wow, that's classic. Yeah, I think it's all commercialized. I mean, just like Ronnie said, I mean, we could just barbecue. Who cares, man?
Yeah.
Mexicans don't need excuse to barbecue. You know, it just happens at the spur of the moment over here. But yeah, I guess, Tim, I don't know what you're celebrating. It's the same.
I was happy because
it was Spencer. Again,
it's hard for you guys.
Spencer started all this. I'm saying Spencer had a problem with everything you were saying. I wish he could have got on. I didn't care.
Spencer and Goose said it. Oh, I don't speak for the Black community. I'm like, I kind of do because I lived through that community. Just like I can't speak for the Latino, Mexicano community.
I can only remember that one. I don't remember what. We have to go back and listen to that episode and bring up these ideas again because they were crazy. There was some crazy stuff you were saying, but
it doesn't make sense. But as African Americans, what we had to do is what you knew. It's what your grandmama told you. It's what your daddy told you. It's what your mama told you. And you believe it as the gospel. You know what I mean? And you live that life. And it's
all right. That's
good.
You
know it's not right.
Yeah, that's good. We need Spencer here. He needs
to answer the phone. Spencer needs to stop being afraid.
He's the one who got the problem. Hold on, let me call him real quick. I'm gonna try one more time, man. See what's up.
So I will say, we were talking about this album earlier. It was a first for me listening to his album, but he definitely reminds me like an East Coast Zero, like his flow, his like the way he can put things together. He doesn't really need like hooks to bring you in. Like he can give you the title and bring you in with just the rest of the bars, all related to the title.
Oh, we didn't get Ronnie's last category.
Oh, what was it? Production, Ronnie. What did you give the production on the album?
I give it a 3 out of 5. You know, I mean,
oh no, like not again.
If the beats would have been better, I would have probably gave it like a 4, maybe a 5, because the bars, the lyrics were definitely like not what I expected.
Probably,
but I feel like you got to take everything into account when you look at production. So I'm gonna go 3.5 3 out of 5.
So Ronnie, for the full album, you gave it 13 out of 20.
Yeah.
So what was your best song for that album?
Iverson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I just looked it up too, guys. DJ Drama in 2012 produced 6 albums, including the one that Don Tripp made, which probably was the reason why Don Tripp didn't, because he had on one of the albums he had Big Sean, he had Ace Hood.
And you got to think, whoever DJ Drama gives the most money to is going to get the better production.
Exactly, right? Like
whoever
he got a lot of beats put out. So
yeah,
2012 was a really hopping year for DJ Drama. And that beats was not the best, but it got him through.
Paco's gone.
The third time. We're going to count how many times Paco leaves his own podcast.
It's going to be the Tim and Ron show.
Yep. What are you eating, Ron?
I went to Sonic.
God damn, that sounds good right now.
Yeah, no, we had to drive back from New Mexico. My wife's family lives up there, so we drove about 2 hours up to Hatch and back. So,
damn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back.
I think your bill's frozen.
Was that your pee break?
No, dude. What's that?
That better not be your pee break, because if that's your pee break, that's bullshit.
Oh, dude, I wasn't. It was just the stream, dude. It keeps dropping out, man.
Oh, we didn't give Ronnie's his favorite part of the podcast is weather report.
Oh, hold on.
Weather report.
Hold on. Let me click on the weather report before you say anything.
You can also take that hat off, Renee. It's not doing anything.
1 second. Looking for the weather report. Album review, shout outs, awkward silence.
That is a racist hat, Ronnie. Racist.
Hey, what segment are we in? Oh wait, we're in the weather segment now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the weather report. Hold on 1 second, dude. Where is the weather report at?
It should be at the top. It's the number one requested segment that we have. Right after Spencer's TikToks.
Oh, here it is. Weather report. Go ahead, Ronnie. What's the weather like where you're at?
It's 86 degrees, clear. It was sunny today with a high of 101. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy, 40% chance of rain with a high of 98. I will be on the road Monday going to San Antonio, where it's currently 84, high of 99 today, and it rained most of today.
Wow. Rain, huh? All right, we're not doing Spencer's TikTok segment anymore.
Why not? Spencer's
taking it off.
TikTok has got me through a lot of stuff in my life.
No. Been very disrespectful lately. You're not putting Spencer's TikTok.
Just to you.
I came across a game today, Paco. That little nays I like. It's called hold on. It's a Disney Speedstorm.
Oh, what wonderful, Ronnie. Thanks for that.
It's like Mario Kart but with Disney characters. And you get to like blow people up and stuff. It's pretty intense.
Oh yeah.
Free in the Xbox store right now.
Oh, we're a PlayStation family, Ronnie.
Yeah, PlayStation for life. DeVille, your thoughts on PlayStation?
I love it. I finally was able to acquire a PlayStation 5. Like we were talking about, because we was playing zombies together and stuff.
Oh yeah.
My daughter had finessed me out of my last PlayStation. So she was like, for y'all guys, y'all don't know the story. So when PlayStation 4 was coming out, and I was talking to my daughter, and like, we're still get a new system. What should we get? And she's like, we never had an Xbox before. So I was like, you know what? Baby girl wants the Xbox. Let's get an Xbox. I got the Xbox. Then when she moved to California, guess what she took?
The PlayStation.
Oh, the PlayStation.
So,
wow.
Yeah, so I was stuck with the Xbox. So it took me 2 years to get my hands on a PlayStation 5 down here in Georgia, just because resellers, I feel like Atlanta might be the scammer capital of the world right now. And these resellers had these bots buying up all the PlayStation. And I finally got my hands on one, and I love it.
Nice. I got my PlayStation 5 for free.
I still got my Xbox. I still play my Call of Duty on the Xbox because I refuse to buy the same game over again.
Yeah. That makes sense. I wouldn't do that either.
Can I ask DeVille a personal question about Atlanta? Is that okay?
No, Tim. Actually, Tim's got to go. We're going to cut him off. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead,
What's the question, Tim?
Go ahead.
All right, DeVille, when Takeoff died, how did Atlanta feel about that? Because it wasn't Screwston.
It was like people were acting like they knew Takeoff. It was that type of situation. It was like, for me, when I was a teenager and Tupac died and everybody was mourning like they was Tupac's best friend, that's the way Atlanta took Takeoff's death. It was like mourning in the city, and then there was beef behind it too, because if you were connected to anything that was against Takeoff, or you had anything negative to say about Takeoff, there was a problem.
Oh, really? Sorry, I was just yawning. Tim, your thoughts on Takeoff?
I believe that when Takeoff died, it was a sad moment. Sadly, it happened in Screwston, and I heard a lot of stuff, different stuff that about a dice game and whatever, this and that. We don't know how he died, but it was sad how he died. And Houston gets a bad name for killing a lot of rappers, but Takeoff shouldn't have been one of them. He shouldn't have been one of them. And Atlanta really lost a hero that day for me.
Ronnie, your thoughts?
I mean, it's always sad when anybody dies, especially when they're young. Sometimes you get involved in stuff you don't know what you're getting involved in. And then, when a lot of people in the hip hop game and like rap always have like these songs portraying whatever. That may not be the life they live, but it may be what they're like putting out there. So if something happens to you abruptly, they're going to say, oh, well, it's because he was rapping about this or he was involved in this, but you don't know. You weren't there. So it's always sad like when someone does die like that because we don't know. We don't know what happened. And obviously we'll never really know kind of exactly what happened, but it is sad that, a young person like that had to pass away.
Yeah.
What do you think, Paco?
I don't really think about it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and
is it because it was in Screwston and you don't like to talk about it, or just because?
No, I have really no thoughts. I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care that much. I didn't really listen to Migos or whatever. Anyways, we're gonna get into Paco's Power Hour original. You know what's whack? You know what's whack, Tim?
Yes, it's whack when we all give heartfelt segments to a guy who died, and then the one guy we think would give. Well, yeah, I agree. He's like, I don't really care.
Zero compassion for any celebrities.
Huh?
Zero compassion for any celebrities. I don't care about.
Except for Screw.
Oh, I love his music, but I don't really care.
Khalifa.
Okay.
What about Big Pokey?
Hold on a second, Ronnie. Don't ever speak ill of him. Go ahead, Ronnie.
What about Big Pokey?
Big Pokey. I ain't talking about him.
I didn't think about him.
But if Wiz was to die,
I don't know what I'm supposed to say here.
If Wiz was to die the same way that Takeoff died, would you be sad?
No, I'd be like, man, Wiz was a real one. You know what I'm saying? Just give him his props. I don't know. I don't care about Wiz either. Look,
that's a lot.
We just get out to it's whack instead of making me look like I'm a monster here.
That was my it's whack when people are trying to give compassionate statements about a guy because he's more than just a public figure on the stage. He's still a person, a human being, a living soul who lost his life for something that could have been figured out. Something that always could have been done differently. And he was so young. He was about my age when he died. He was like 28, 29 when he died. So, I mean, that hits me hard. So that's kind of whack that you didn't give him props, for what he did in his life.
Right. Is this relatable to you, DeVille?
Hey, look. Rest in peace, Takeoff. That's all I want to say.
Okay, so yes, it's relatable to you. It's relatable to you.
I mean, as a nurse, I see a lot of, I've dealt with a lot of people dying, seen people die. So yeah, to me, like whenever someone does pass away, you gotta I've seen the family, and I've been on the other side where you're in the medical facility trying to prevent that person from dying. So yeah, I mean, makes a little bit of sense to me.
That's relatable, yes?
Yes, it's relatable, yes. That's what we said.
All right, so we're gonna Ronnie, do you have what's whack?
Yes. Something I've been promoting for the last month is actually pretty whack. This Nitro Pepsi.
Oh.
It's pretty whack. I tried it.
Why did you try it? Why are you promoting it?
So I guess you're supposed to chill it, shake it, pour it upside down, and it's just like really foamy flat soda.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Pepsi.
I mean, I like Pepsi.
It's relatable to you.
Yes, it is relatable to me. I did try the Nitro Pepsi when it came out, and it's a lot of instructions, and to me, I don't like instructions when I'm drinking my drink. Okay, it's drink it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Coke never has that problem. Khalil products never have that problem. You know, brand name stores don't have that problem. Pepsi has a goddamn instruction booklet when you drink a goddamn soda. It's relatable to me.
All right, DeVille, is this relatable? I asked DeVille originally, but I guess Tim just wanted to chime in quick.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought it was
I tried Pepsi Nitro. I thought the can looked cool. It was trash. I didn't even know there was instructions because who the hell has instructions on drinking a soda, bro? Like I just dumped the soda and I was like, this is garbage.
Yeah. No, this is relatable. Anything Pepsi puts out is pretty whack. I don't care for Pepsi in the slightest. It's always been flat to me. And I'm sad that Peter Piper Pizza switched over to Pepsi.
They did?
Coke for a while, yeah.
Not the one here.
Oh, but you're in a different state. I think
We need to go to Texas.
Yeah, here, I mean, they have cherry Coke. They got Barks root beer or mug, whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, DeVille. DeVille's in Atlanta. Home of the Coca-Cola, man.
Yeah. The company I work for, we have a lot of our meetings are at Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Just because they have like a conference room that's big enough to fit the amount of people that we have, because the company I work for sold their building during COVID when people was working at home. So now we do a lot of our meetings at Coke, and we get to try all those different variations of Coke, you know, because it's just in the cooler and you paid to be here, so drink whatever you want.
Damn.
Wow,
I would love to work for Coke.
I want to go to the Coke plant in Atlanta. That's got to be cool. Is it cool?
I've never been to the.
Oh, you never?
I've never been to the plant. It's like one of their offices or whatever. There is a warehouse connected to it, but where we be at is just an office building. And you go in and go in the conference room. Like they have coolers filled with every type of Coke, like stuff that you don't even see, at least in Georgia, you don't see in the store. It's just in the cooler, and it's like, have it as much as you want.
Yeah.
I've heard a rumor that in Atlanta that they have a Coke vault there, that it's in the museum, that you can go there, but if you get too close, they have armed security guards willing to put you down if you step foot over a certain line. So I don't know if that's something you heard about DeVille or not, but
hey, it's possible, man. People will die about that Krabby Patty formula.
Hey, Paco.
Yeah.
Can you get me? There's this Coke. I think it's from England. It's called Beverly. Can you get me some?
Probably not, Ronnie. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think I've heard about it, but we don't. But Coke doesn't sell it in America, so we don't produce it in America. Coke probably produces it in England.
It's supposed to be like the grossest tasting soda out there.
Yeah,
but I want to try it.
I've heard about strawberry Coke too, that they sell it in like Japan or some shit.
Oh yeah, dude, just go to Desert Drinks or Desert Treats or whatever off of McDowell Avenue in like 16th Street or something. They got all those exotic sodas.
Yes, but they charge a shit ton of money for that. I went there.
Like $15 for a bottle.
Huh?
Like $15 for a bottle. Well, depending how rare.
Yeah, I don't want to pay that much money for. I can buy a whole six. You can go to Fry's right now and buy 4 12-packs for $12. Why would I pay $15 for one Coke?
Wow.
I miss Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is still around.
Yeah, what a bozo. You know, I'm kicking him up. Right. Oh, Ronnie's.
You guys can't get Cherry Coke
in Australia.
Or you guys can't, or just in Australia?
Probably. I mean, the koalas probably go hype for that shit.
Oh, yeah. I got Cherry Coke in my fridge right now.
Right. DeVille, do you have you know what's whack?
Okay. You know what's whack? I go to the gym a lot.
Yeah.
And so now
that's pretty whack.
I blame it on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
you have these ladies that come in with basically underwear on, halter tops, belly out, back out, cheeks falling out the bottom of the shorts, and then they want to call you a creep when you look at them. Your cheeks is out. When I see cheeks, I look. Why would you have your cheeks out if you didn't want me looking at your cheeks? Look, when you pull your old school out and you wash the rims up, you got the mustard and mayonnaise on there. You clean up the rim, you wax it, and you pull it out on Sunday. You want everybody to look at that, right?
Yeah.
So why is you in the gym with your buns out on a random Tuesday and then you mad when people look at it? That's whack.
Yeah.
That's me in the gym. I got cheeks.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Ronnie. That's a visual we did.
He's a wild boy. Hey, wild boy.
Hey, it gets me all the machines I want. Everybody steps away. You know.
You got to smell the match. God.
No. Jesus Christ.
Nope. Oh, man. Oh, my.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my. No, but, yeah, Timmylotes, is that relatable?
Yes, it is relatable. I do go to the gym a lot now more that I have been going, and women do wear that stuff. The thing is, women, they want to be leered at, but it's the thing is they don't want to be overly looked at. I went to a few women came to me like, "Oh, you don't think I'm good looking?" I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't trying to look at you. I'm trying to get this weights in. When are you gonna get off this goddamn machine? Put some clothes on when you come to the gym, okay? I wear clothes. You gotta wear clothes. I don't have my thing hanging out. Come on, be respectful. Everyone else is in here. Ronnie."
Oh, Ronnie, I swear to God, dude. Ronnie.
I will leave right now.
Yeah. I don't really go to
I
I don't know what kind of people go there, so I don't even know. So that was relatable to you, Ronnie?
No, at the gym on base, they have a dress code. Like, if you're gonna be in the gym, you can't be dressed like that. So on the Army base, you can't. You know.
So you live on base, okay?
No, I work on base.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
can't have them cheeks out.
Yeah.
You gotta wipe down the seat. You're getting kicked out.
That's showing.
Oh, yeah. You know, okay. You know what's whack is when you got like a t-shirt or something and you just forget, but then you remember. And then when you remember, you can't even find it. But then you forget about it again. And then when you're just cleaning up or something, then you find it. Okay, basically, you know what's whack is when you find something that you forgot about, but then remember it, but then forgot about it again, but then you find it, and it's almost like it's you know it's whack. It's relatable to anybody, Tim.
I know, because when I forget something and I lose it, my ADD or some whatever kicks in. I cannot sleep until I find that fucking thing. I will tear my house apart until I find that fucking thing. So no, it is not relatable to me.
Ronnie, is that relatable to you?
No, my wife does the laundry, so most of my clothes are found.
Yeah, DeVille, is this relatable to you? I don't even know when you know what swag was. It was very convoluted.
I'm on the spectrum, so I got to know where my stuff is at. Like I got to find it.
Yeah.
I know where everything is at.
Okay. I guess it's probably just being lazy and then, you know, forgetting where you put stuff and then just remembering and then forgetting and then again found it. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe you just got too much stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's whack?
Like even me, even though my stuff is in a pile, I know what's in that pile.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I don't let nobody. He tries to do the laundry, but I won't let her do my laundry because like I said, I'm on the spectrum. There's just certain things I need to be in control of.
Yeah.
So I do my laundry, and it may be a pile to you, But to me, it's organized because I know where my underwear is at. I know where my socks at. I know where my t-shirts at. It's just which pile is it in.
Oh, wow.
And if I don't see it, I got to find. Like Tim said, I got to find it.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. See, it happened to me, and I lost this shirt, or I supposedly lost it, and I was looking everywhere for it one day. And, about 17 hours later, I'm like, dude, I can't find it. And then I forget about it, and then months later, I find it. Like, just not even looking for it.
And usually, if I have clothes that come up missing, my daughter got it.
Yep. Kids will hide it.
Because my clothes are vintage to her.
Yeah.
What type? Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, go ahead, fool.
What type of shit is that? My clothes are vintage. Is that a Henny bottle I see? Is that a Henny bottle?
In the hen dog. It's the hen dog when I'm working.
I feel like I just got out black on this podcast. I don't want to ever get out black. He pulled out the Henny on me. I'm over here drinking a little Japanese whiskey.
Oh.
And my boy just pulled out the Henny on me. Yeah. You ain't have to stunt like that, my guy. You chose violence.
What is that? It's not privilege. But
you chose violence. You just chose to step on me. You say, look, I'm the black guy on this podcast.
Yeah. It's Tennessee VS, so whatever.
Tim just said, he had to remind me he's the black guy on this podcast.
Right. It's a cheap Henny.
I sip Henny, drink Henny all day and all night. Not before I drive, though, because I am a professional driver, so I can't sip before I drive, but...
What is that $200 bottle? It's like Henry VIII Henny?
No, that's a white rabbit. Pure white. The Henry VIII is not. Henry VIII is something else. I don't think it's Henny. Is it Henny?
Yeah.
I know pure white is the most expensive thing I can buy at the store. I can't find if Henry VIII is different, something different. I can't find it anywhere else.
Just go to the liquor store, fool, and then special order it.
If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna order the AU grape that everyone's trying to order.
I gotta go get something now. I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go. No, but you gotta get VSOP or better, man. Privilege.
This is VSOP.
No, it's just VS, right?
No, it's VSOP. It's a smaller one. It's a smaller bottle.
Oh, okay, good.
I didn't get the big one.
I thought you were just drinking BS.
No, fuck no. Privilege or better.
Right. That's what I always say. When I used to drink, but
I mean, there is a day that I had some E&J, but we're not gonna speak on that day.
Wow,
no, Lord,
E&J,
that shit.
You got some black Air Forces over there too. If you drink E&J, you got a pair of black Air Forces in your own.
I do have a pair of Air Force over here, and I wear that when I drink my E&J. Okay. That's what you know. I'm a poor shit.
I don't want no smoke.
I drank many just E&J back in my day, but it was gross, man.
not the VSOP part.
I don't want no smoke with a man that drinks E&J.
Say that.
E&J, Paul Masson, in it. No, I don't want no smoke.
For me, it's Mad Dog 2020. Anyone that drinks Mad Dog 2020? No, I don't want nothing. Oh, shit. He poured out the whole Cantilea on us.
And what is that, Ronnie?
It is Black Label Jameson.
James.
Oh, dude.
You need to pour a little bit more in there. You need to.
Not everybody's a raging alcoholic, Tim.
See, I just finished this bottle tonight.
Wow.
And I started on this bottle when I came in before the podcast. It's only $3.75, but
what was that?
Huh?
What was that? Ronnie just heard up.
It's my decanter.
Oh.
That's what's up. I want one of those.
It's Black Label Jameson.
So what's the decanter? Do you have to like do something special with the alcohol before you do it, or you just pour it right in there?
No, it's just a crystal fancy holder for your liquor.
Oh, that's cool. You guys want to see my liquor bottle?
That's when you don't want people to know necessarily what you drinking. Like when I was in Vegas last summer. What is that? Lindex?
How about this, huh?
Hey, so when I was in Vegas last summer, we don't want to see your barbecue sauce.
Oh no. It's, you know, I don't know if you know what drink is, lean syrup.
Yeah, I know.
Call down, Screw.
I told you my brother just came home. I know. Look, don't let the Fendora fool you. I come from a long line of felons.
Yeah.
But when I was in Vegas last summer, I got this big like $100 bottle of Hennessy. So because I'm out there for 9 days, I'm gonna drink on this for 9 days. And so we having crab boils, we having cookouts and all this, and people coming over. So these people came over.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say it like that. This was my nephew's old lady's people. They came over, and so when they walk in, my sister like, "Hey, y'all gotta take a shot. Y'all gotta take a shot." She drinks Patron, so she has the equivalent of this big ass bottle of Hennessy that I got, but it's Patron.
Oh shit!
She's putting them shots, and they're like, "I don't really drink Patron. You don't drink Henny neither. It's empty-handed." I took my bottle and put it in the room. Like, "Hey, nope, not today.
Wow,
not today."
Well, I mean, you paid a lot for it, though. I don't blame you.
It was probably like a bill.
Yeah, $100, you know, to drink.
But it's for the whole week, though.
You gotta enjoy it. It's not just to take a little shot and you gotta sip on it.
Yeah.
Savor it.
Yeah.
And that, to be honest, that's not the most expensive thing that I've ever drunk. Like, on special occasions, I did the Azul when that little stupid bottle that looks like the pots that your grandma had in the house that you couldn't touch. You better not knock them over. Tim, you know what I'm talking about? Them blue and white little figurines and shit that your grandma had.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Tim.
Oh shit!
That's what that Azul bottle looked like.
You can't touch that shit.
Also, it's like $200-300 a bottle.
Shit.
So, you know, because I'm a man that works hard, that put in his time to acquire the situation he's in right now. So at such moments, I want to show my ass. So I'm gonna buy some shit that's like, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
But you can have that. You can have some skills.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I don't know about you, bro.
Oh no, I've turned into a different person.
I got some Czech sodas for you. Y'all got Czech sodas in Arizona?
What is that?
Not real Texas soda, but
It's
good.
like the Great Value brand of soda.
Ah, no, we don't have it.
No, y'all don't have that. I think that's like Winn-Dixie or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe not liquor, maybe drugs or something, but
No.
I'm just kidding. Jokes. These are
I
jokes.
stay away from drugs and I stay on the brown.
Look,
Brown is legal.
Look,
Drugs aren't.
I don't got no problem.
Yeah.
When I was in Vegas, my sister came out and she had all these little bottles, right?
Yeah.
Of gummies. And she's like, how you want to feel right now? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel horny?
I feel like we just lost Paco again.
Probably.
Fourth time. How do you feel about drugs, Ronnie? How do you feel as a medical unprofessional?
About drugs?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like if people are going to do stuff, they need to investigate it, look at it. Because if you're taking certain like prescription medications, or you're taking supplements or vitamins, or you're consuming with alcohol, you need to know what you're taking and what the like after effects are going to be. Or like you may take something and like there's a lot of like people take all these painkillers. Sometimes grapefruit juice is going to have the wrong effect on you when you take those. So do something, look into it. Like obviously you have your free will to do what you want to do, but
here,
look into what's gonna happen. Like if you're eating, Vicodins and grapefruit juice, or make sure you're eating because that stuff's gonna tear up your stomach. Or if you're drinking alcohol, find out where that drug breaks down in your stomach or in your liver.
Yeah,
educate themselves.
That's good. It's good. We're talking about drugs still.
Yeah. What Ronnie's stances on drugs are.
Oh, nice.
You got your freedom, do what you want to do, but look into it. Know where it came from, know what it's going to do to you.
Very well educated on any drugs that might consume allegedly.
I'm still liking those Air Force Ones. It's so ridiculous. The Air Force Ones, Jordan ones.
Out here in Atlanta, they pressing fake pills.
Oh yeah, no.
They pressing fake perks.
Oh no.
Fake Xanax, fake whatever pill that you take. They pressing. They have the compressors themselves, and it's a lot of filling up. Wait a minute, what is that?
What?
What is that?
That's Tim's gut. He stood up for a second.
That's the second. No, I'm looking at this shoe.
Those are Jordan ones.
Like I've been out black on this podcast, and I don't like it.
He got Jordan ones and Ken Griffey's. We got out black by a lot.
He got a lot of cool shit in that background while I'm listening.
Yeah.
I got those.
We'll go this way.
The Griffins. I got those.
My Batman collection. See back there?
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. When I was looking at the old episodes and I didn't know who you were, but I was like, he got a lot of cool shit in that background.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Oh, show me Taco Dinosaur Taco, dude.
Oh,
Taco.
All right.
Oh, you did?
I saw them. Paco, do you not realize I be watching this shit?
No, I didn't notice, man. That's good.
I be watching this shit, bro. I might be silent. I might not be commenting and saying this and that. I be watching this shit.
Nice.
You my boy.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I've been wanting to get you on the show for a while, but I keep forgetting to thank you. It's messed up, right? I see you online too.
We've been running together for a while now.
Yeah, probably like 2018. Since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's no more about that. It's just pocket power.
You made the remember that?
What? Made the what? Hello?
You see it? I'm telling you podcast.
Oh yeah. I can't see. Your screen is blank.
Oh, you can't see me?
No, it's blank. It's like something's covering the camera or something, right?
I don't know. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see.
I can't see you.
But yeah, man. We've been rocking for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It feels always welcome on Pocket's Power Hour. We usually do it like Fridays and Saturdays now. Sometimes during the week in the morning, like at 4 a.m, but I don't think you want any of those.
Fuck no.
Y'all 4 a.m. and my 4 a.m. is different.
Yeah, so it's probably like 7 a.m. for you.
Yeah, I'm getting up. I'm getting ready to wash my ass and go to work.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that concludes the What's Whack segment. We're gonna go down into recommendations. DsvilleDi, do you have anything you want to recommend to the audience?
I recommend that y'all check in tomorrow to the I'm Telling You podcast on the I'm Telling You podcast page where we go live and we talk about all types of random shit. We talk about conspiracy theories. My brother loves conspiracy theories. We talk about hella conspiracy theories. I give y'all a little bit of financial advice in the stock market. I am a non-licensed trader. So I do not give financial advice, but I can tell you the shit that I'm investing in.
Yeah.
And that's what I recommend.
That's cool, man. I'm gonna check into that.
Can you share me the link, Paco? Share the link in the chat. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow too.
All right, cool. Oh yeah. Here we are. I'm already look.
I recommend that you guys throw some money into the EV airspace, right?
Easy.
Like how Tesla came in and became the leader of electronic vehicles. There are several companies out here that are doing electronic cars.
Yeah.
There's several companies out here that are doing electronic planes. They're trying to make these planes be like Ubers, to where, like in Atlanta, a trip that would normally take you 15 minutes could take you an hour on a bad day. So they're making these planes that is like a bus stop where you can pull in, park your car, get on these planes and fly to this other destination in 5-10 minutes. You got Archer Aviation, you got Joby Aviation, you got a couple more, but Archer and Joby are the main ones leading the charge right now. And one of these has to be the next Tesla. I got into Archer.
Honda's doing stuff like that right now too. I know over in Japan and Korea they're doing some stuff like that right now too.
Yeah, I got into Archer Aviation at $2.60. That stock is worth $4, like $4.30, $4.20, somewhere in that range right now. I got into Joby Aviation at $4.50. That stock is worth like $10, 10 something right now. One of these has to be the next Tesla. And if you follow the stock market, you know, at one point Tesla was worth like $1,000 a share. So when it comes to EV aviation, right now is the time to be buying in, because one of these companies has to be the Tesla of the EV air situation. So I recommend that. And my last recommendation would be Fanbase. It's another company that I bought stock in. It's a black-owned social media where they make it very easy, very simple to get paid. Just because it says black-owned doesn't mean it's black-only. But they have a very simple program to where you can get paid from your social media. They don't do a lot of that blocking out of content like with Facebook, Instagram. Only like 10 to 15% of the people that are following you actually see your content. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, only a small majority of those people see your content. On Facebook, they release it all. Like, so whoever's following you on Fanbase, they see whatever you post. So that's my recommendation.
That's a good recommendation. Also, we can see you now. Your camera's back on, which is wonderful.
I can't see anything.
Oh, Tim, you're just not trying hard enough. You got to believe, man. You got to believe.
I see the fedora, though. I see that fedora that froze up.
Oh, yeah. Tim, do you have a recommendation, Tim, or what?
Yes, I recommend anything Jordan, because I just right now.
Michael B. Jordan, I love him.
Anything. What? They named Michael Jordan Brand. I just read a thing. In 1984, Nike hoped to make $3 million off of Jordan sales every 4 years. Guess how much Nike makes off of Jordans every 5 hours?
1.2 million. They make $2.9 billion a year.
They make $3 million every 5 hours off of Jordan.
Wow.
So I recommend anything Jordan. That man obviously knows what he's doing. He has a good brand behind him. He put on a lot of good people for the. He bought a whole fucking basketball team, man. Like what player have you known in any kind of game has bought a whole fucking basketball team? So I recommend anything Jordan. He's doing pretty well, and I support my man.
Have you seen the Air movie?
No, not yet.
It's on, if you have Prime, you can watch it for free on Amazon Prime right now.
It's about how he got started in Jordan and Nike, right? Like Nike didn't want to sign him.
It's more so the Nike side and how they signed him.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Ronnie, do you got a recommendation for us?
Run DMC.
Oh, that's what that is. You know, the glare is kind of glaring.
Sorry.
You got Run?
I got Run.
Reverend Run. Yeah, that's his name, right?
DMC. And Jam Master J.
Oh, that's cool. That's wonderful.
Yeah. But no, to piggyback off of Tim, the Air movie is a really good movie. I would watch it. Yeah, I would watch it. You got to at that time it shows like kind of how Adidas was the head team. Like they were like pretty much them and Converse were the two like go-to companies for basketball shoes in the late 80s, early 90s. And Nike threw all their money into one basket to sign Jordan away from Adidas, and just kind of how successful it was and what their story of how they signed him and how his mom got him hooked up with stock into Nike and less money. And now it's, turned into, he makes like $2 billion a year off of Nike just from the Jordans.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And then Barkley was saying that Jordan told him to go ahead and ask for less money and stocks when Nike signed him. And Barkley made like 20 times more than he would make a year if he would have just took the money that Nike was offering him.
Wow.
I did hear that.
But getting stock equity is serious out here. And a lot of people been told a lot of things that's untrue. Like you have to have a lot of money. You have to have this amount of money to start investing in stocks, and it's not true. Like you can get in the SP 500. You can buy partial shares. You can buy shares. When you start buying ownership of these companies, it takes you to a different level, and that's what got me to the point right now where I can really just be like, fuck my job, because I got ownership in certain shit to where even if I said fuck my job, I can be able to live for 3 to 5 years just off the investments that I made.
Yeah.
So
would you recommend Robinhood app? I know a lot of people talk about that when buying stocks and stuff. Which that something?
It really don't matter what app you use. It's about what stock you buy. Robinhood, Webull, Trade, whatever. It don't matter what app you're using. Yeah. It don't matter what service you're using to buy the stock. The important thing is what companies that you buy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that recommendation. My recommendation is not that good, but I'm still gonna say it. I recommend Main Event. You go to Main Event, you take the kids, and they just run around and they do whatever they want. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know,
how much is that? How much is Main Event for like a good family price?
Look, all right, you see, they got a season pass. I recommend the season pass. It's $60 a pass, right? But it's good from May into September. unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, unlimited gravity ropes, stuff like that. Very fun. The kids, and it's already paid for itself. The amount of games we bowled and the amount of laser tag and all that. It's pretty good. It's just the kids get exhausted and then they come back and they just want to lay down.
Is the food pricing pretty similar to like regular restaurants, or is it kind of cheaper?
It's more expensive than I want it to be. I think it's like $20 for a pizza, like a large pizza. But something you can get for like maybe 10 or 15 somewhere else, But it's like about that, And I would say it's like $5 a drink.
Could you bring outside food into main event? Is that possible, or is that like something you don't do? Stop number 5. We lost.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I don't think they can hear me. I know the bill's on you're on my phone. Let me refresh it.
We can hear you refreshing it.
Ronnie, it's number 5 now, right? We're at 5 now.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
So I invest in toys, Tim. Got Legos, Batman, Pops, Star Wars stuff. I got a Buzz Lightyear from like 1994. It's a silver one up there on the top of my closet.
I want to see. Can I see that, Ronnie?
Yeah, hold on.
Toy Story fan.
Hold on. Let me get it. I got to get it from the top of my closet.
Yeah, so people don't know. I was born in 95. So Toy Story for me is iconic. As a kid, I had a silver short Buzz Lightyear, but it was taken away. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, see.
I'm back, you guys.
Buzz Lightyear in the box.
Shit. I had one just like that, but it was outside.
Sealed.
Shit.
Wow. I'm back. You guys notice I'm back or not?
No, not really. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not kidding right now. I'm looking at the Buzz.
Yeah, I think when I got it, it was like $20, like in 95 or 96. I think it's worth like 600 or 500 now, something like that.
I'll buy it for you right now for $500.
I'm holding on to it.
Huh?
I'm holding on to it.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? This is everybody's least favorite segment. This one is called the pee break. So I'm gonna go pee.
Why did you take a pee break when you were stalled out like 3 times?
Shut up. Anyways, Fox Power Hour pee break. Where's it at? I gotta find it before I can do it.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Watch him stall out like another time before he gets back. Anyway, that Buzz Lightyear is pretty dope.
Let me see what all the cool stuff I got. I got like a old school Batmobile up there on the top. I don't know if you can see. I got
the Michael Keaton Batman.
No, like
Adam West Batman.
Adam West Batman, and
shit.
I got like some Adam West Batman toys. So like,
I wish I could have got an Adam West Batman and got a signed Adam West before he died. That would have been dope.
What else? Like, I don't know. Like, I collect Batman stuff and like stuff. I feel like to me it has value. It might, it's worth some money, but it's like stuff that remind. Like when I was a kid, I was like, man, I wanted that, and I couldn't get it then. But now, like, I make a little bit of money, so I can go out and get the stuff I wanted when I was a kid.
Like right now, I've been trying to find the Michael Keaton Batman when I was a kid because it had the little blades that came out in the front. My parents threw it away because they said
with the blades on the arm, the little.
No, it's the Batmobile. It's the Batmobile. It had.
Yeah, and it where the little circle was at, it shot the little discs, right?
Yeah. My parents threw it away because they thought, I'm a girl, I should be playing with toys as a grown man, growing up. I'm trying to find that somewhere, but I was trying to see who could sell it to me for a reasonable price. I'm looking for it like that. That's pretty dope. Let me see if I can find it. See if I can find one. What about you, DsvilleDi? Is any nostalgia in your life? Oh,
yeah, because that's my Adam West Batmobile.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, I had I used to have the remote control Batmobile. That was like my favorite shit.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I forgot my shades. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Jesus, we can see your eyes.
You can see how tired I look now.
We can see your intent.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. What are we doing here? Recommendation.
We're talking about toys right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I got a platinum Batman out of what they call them, the blind bags. Me and my daughter used to go grab all these blind bags. I got the platinum Batman.
Oh shit!
Let's see what I got.
Let's see if I can find where the one I wanted. I'm gonna try to sell it to me. I didn't want it. How about you, Paco? Is there any nostalgia in your life? Any nostalgia stuff that you like?
Have you not seen Paco's DVD collection?
Yeah, I have. And it's bigger than mine. Way bigger than mine. Let me go see if I can find the oldest movie in my DVD collection. I don't think I can find it now. Let me see that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. What I'm a little confused.
This right here is the oldest movie that I own myself, that I actually bought with my own money as a kid. I'm very into apes and to all kinds of that shit. And this movie right here was kind of stupid, but kind of cool. Makes you think. That's the oldest movie I own.
I used to have a copy of The Pest. That was my. I used to play that thing on.
God damn.
The Pest, yes, Ronnie would play that movie almost nonstop.
That's the oldest shit I've heard in my life.
The Pest, and we used to watch Friday.
Oh yeah.
On VHS.
And Blood In, Blood Out all summer.
Oh yeah, of course. Classic films. Born in East LA, another one. So many Ernest movies. A lot of the Ernest movies.
Yes.
What are you doing, Tim? Putting your phone in the camera.
You can actually probably watch the Ernest movies on Amazon right now. I know they got like Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Camp.
Yeah.
So then you know.
I like Ernest. I got a bunch of Ernest Blu-rays, but yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to stream, it's better, right? No, Blu-ray's probably better.
I don't know. I feel like when you have I want to buy a VCR because I have some VCR tapes.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's just nostalgia. It brings it back. You know, makes you think about old primitive technology. So my kids grow up like, Dad, what is this? This is Amazon Prime, son. This is what I used to watch. All right, this is what you had to do. If the movie was halfway through, you better close your goddamn eyes. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna rewind this motherfucker and rewatch it again. You know?
Yeah, VHS. Shout out to VHS or VCR.
CDs.
Awesome. No, that's so dope, man. I used to love movie watching when I was a child. I no longer care for movies, like hardly at all, but you know, I will watch a movie with my boy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired, you guys.
What is the last movie you saw, Paco?
Elemental. It's like a romance film with the elements.
Okay.
Yeah, my son wanted to
That's
watch
a Disney movie, right?
He said, "Oh, Dad, I want to see this movie." I said, "Okay, I'll take you, son. It's a kid's film."
Well, it's a Disney movie, right?
Speaking of movies and Batman, you know what they're pulling from a lot of the theaters now? That Flash movie, they're pulling it from the theaters.
I heard it was that bad. I heard it was that bad.
I heard the movie was decent, but it just didn't do good. And then all that stuff going on with Ezra Miller and all those like allegations and stuff.
Didn't he do something with somebody?
I guess
some weird shit.
Some like Native American family, like he convinced their kid to go live with him until she was like 18. and and he was just acting real weird with like a bunch of other people. So they had like all these allegations against him, but Warner Brothers still released the movie just because I guess they spent like 200 and something millions filming it, and they didn't want to just like can it.
Yeah, Michael King got paid like $100 million for that movie.
Yeah,
but he only had like small parts in it, so. But yeah, I heard that. I heard they're taking that movie out.
Yeah, they like 150,000 theaters nationwide are removing it or something like that, or 15,000 or something like that. There's a bunch of, I guess, like theaters removing it from their theaters already.
Yeah. You got to think about that. Now all people go to movie theaters to watch movies anyway since COVID. So
a lot of people do. I don't know if you've been to the Harkins on Saturday, but it's a lot of people, man.
I haven't been. The last movie I saw in the theater was Wolverine. So I haven't seen the movie since then. If it hasn't been streamed or DVD, I haven't seen it.
I seen the Transformers one. You want to know what happens? Basically,
shut your fucking mouth. I swear to God, I'll rip your throat out right now.
The Transformers movie was really good. It was packed.
Yeah, there's a lot of people go to the movies.
I already have so many spoilers on it, and it's already ruining me for it. But I need to go see it.
What about Spider-Man, the new Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse?
No, I haven't seen that either. I haven't seen that one yet. I've been working very hard at work at my job to try to see these movies.
You know what's whack? When someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna see that movie tomorrow," and then they don't, and then the next week they're like, "Oh yeah, I meant to see it last week, but I'm gonna see it tomorrow," and then you just want to talk to them about it before you forget about it, and then they just can't.
Listen,
that's whack.
Get married. Your life is fucking ruined on movies and shit you want to do because your plans are thrown out the goddamn window when it's stuff you want to do.
Sorry, DsvilleDi.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. My wife will go to the movies with me if I want to go. She wanted me to go see John Wick. She wanted me to go see.
She wanted to see a shitty movie.
Oh, there goes Paco.
That's 7. That's 7 times he has left this podcast. This is horrible.
So, DsvilleDi, you been to Arizona, or you just stayed out and you met Paco out in Georgia, or how you met him?
I think we lost audio too. I think Paco had his audio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to San Antonio Monday morning.
Shit.
Be out there for a minute, about a week.
I have to go back to work tomorrow, which is always amazing to do at my job, to go in on a Sunday and work as hard as you can.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially in the industry that me and Paco are in. The trucking industry is very, very, very hard work for very hard people. Only a certain number of people can do it. And I think Paco works on Sunday too as well. So hopefully we can get a podcast in before then. But
yeah, I'm going to bring all my stuff with me to San Antonio just in case. We'll see what happens.
Maybe. From what I've heard, our workload doesn't look that bad for Sunday, so. But Paco doesn't know this because Paco is not on a higher level of life like I am right now.
So how much Mountain Dew does Paco drink in a day?
Well, we talking about cases or liters? There's a difference. Liters, Jesus Christ. We're talking about 8 or 9 liters if we're lucky in a whole day. Unsolicitedly, yes. I think 9 liters in a day would probably be.
All right. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm back.
Hey, Paco. How you doing?
Paco drinks 9 liters of Mountain Dew a day?
Wow. What are you guys talking about, huh?
According to Tim.
I mean, there was a Paco's Power that was deleted when Paco drank a whole 2-liter of Coke out of the fridge. And like 20-minute sittings. A whole day, we got to give him 9 liters of Mountain Dew.
Wow. I don't really drink soda.
Oh, you don't? Really?
No, I don't even know what soda is, really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. What? Yeah, my internet's bad or something, dude.
I told
I need to get you a
told you stop using
landline.
Cricket.
Something. Get you connected to the router directly.
Yeah, he said stop using Cricket and start using,
or get an internet booster. That's what we have in our house, so I can have better connection upstairs. We have one of the boosters downstairs by my router, and it boosts signal.
Oh, send me the link to that.
I don't know. AT&T sent it to me. I don't know.
Wow, thanks, Ronnie, for being no help.
Well, tell your son to get off his devices and say, son, it's dad's time for internet. Your time is done.
It's
like
all
when
good.
you were a kid.
It's all good.
So what is our next segment, Paco?
I don't know. We're just gonna end it. It's almost 2 hours, huh?
Yeah.
Bill, it was great talking to you. Hopefully we podcast again. I'll check out your show tomorrow morning. You said what time are you going on tomorrow?
Around 6 p.m. Eastern.
All right, so 3 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock. So I'll check it out for sure. I'll pop in.
Check it out, yeah. Thank you, DsvilleDi. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Paco, for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yep.
You're always welcome, Tim, Bill, Ronnie,
Paco. I'll hit you guys up later. DsvilleDi, I'll check out your podcast. Everybody check out his podcast tomorrow. Shout out to
the guys who couldn't show up.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Restriction. Gene, Mr. Popcorn, Jose with the long neck,
That's
all
good.
those guys.
Cinema Barone.
Well, we just changed his name.
Cinema Baron, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to everybody over there in Australia.
Yeah. I guess, I'll let these shout outs fly. I don't want to count anything out.
I mean, we still got 8 minutes for 2 hours, so.
All right, we'll go the whole 2 hours, Timmy. Let's address the chat real quick. Shout
all night.
Shout out to you all. Good episodes. I'm not sure what
How is he watching this at work? That's not a good employee.
See you on the next one.
When are we podcasting next, Paco?
Respect, huh?
When are we podcasting next? When is the next podcast coming out?
Tim, when do you want to do it, man?
I heard we can do it Sunday. Sunday is not a big day for us. We can do it Sunday,
Sunday after work? Yeah, let's get you on, man. Get another.
Yeah, do the Juicy J Blue Dream and Lean album that I've been talking to you about for weeks.
Yeah, well, classic album. I used to love that album. I used to jam it every day, back when it came out, like I think 2011 or something, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. It just came in my fucking rotation lately. So I'm trying I've listened to the whole album, so I'm pretty.
You're like, it just came in my rotation.
It did. I don't know how it came in my rotation. I don't know how I got into that shit, but it's in there. So Juicy J, Blue Dream and Lean for the next podcast tomorrow around 4 a.m.
Maybe 3 a.m., huh? Yeah.
No, let's say 4 because some people are slow.
I'm gonna start work at 2 tomorrow.
Bullshit.
Oh, all right. Watch, I'll see you, man. What, you gonna be there at 2?
I gotta be there at 1:30, bro. I gotta be there
at 1:30. What are you doing, Prescott or something?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'll be there at 1:30 tomorrow.
Maybe we should talk about this on the podcast.
We should talk about this, what we're doing. All we know is you take the goddamn hat off. And DsvilleDi, shout out to you and your pimp ass hat. Shout out to Ronnie and his cool ass room.
Okay, yeah. Gene, listen to Blue Dream and Lean.
Yeah. You're talking Monday morning?
Monday morning.
After work tomorrow.
What time Monday? Because I'll be on the road, but I'll have to call in.
Yeah, Sunday night / Monday morning. Very early on Monday morning.
Well, we're leaving here at what time are we leaving, Jess? Monday?
Is your wife in the closet with you? Can we get a shout out from her?
Ronnie, when are you gonna come out the closet?
Say hi, Jess.
Hello.
Okay,
what's up, Jessica?
Yeah, no, we'll be on the road about 4 o'clock your guys' time.
Okay, so then we'll be on by that time. So you can call. Sure.
Yeah,
But,
don't make yeah, hopefully we'll all be out by then.
Shut up, Paco. Ronnie, come on.
we got a 9-hour drive, so we got time to kill.
Blue Dream and Lean. Listen to the album, Juicy J. It's not a great album, but you know what? We're gonna do it because it's one iconic album.
I'm a big 3-6 and Project Pat, and I'm a big fan of all of them, so we'll be all right.
Okay, he's a big Memphis fan. We support that. Paco, any shout outs you have here before you leave?
Shout out to me. Let me see. I'll go ahead and put it in the link. DsvilleDi, do you have any shout outs?
I think he left.
Yeah, dude. I think it's like 1 o'clock his time over there.
Oh yeah, he did left.
He's late as fuck for him.
Yeah, shout out to Gene out there in Australia. Me and Gene are gonna be doing something in the morning, so be on the lookout for that.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast, people. We need this likes, share, and subscribes. Right, Paco?
Yeah, of course. We need all the likes and subscribes and the views that we can
Yes,
get.
I got that from Lil Nays. He says we need to say it more often. Since we're kind of old and we don't say it, so I don't think we're gonna make it to 2 hours. So, all right, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Gene, to Nays, to Renee, aka somebody else. Shout out to Paco, Joey, Not Visionary.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was a period of time when you was like, "Oh yeah, let's shout Visionary out every episode, even though we was beefing."
Shouts out to Renee, aka Little Renee, aka Paco, Little Paco. Shout out to Big Paco. Shout out to Ronnie. Shout out to Joey, my biggest hater, who I love and support in all his things. Shout out to Equalizer. Shout out to Jessica, Ronnie's wife. Shout out to my wife, my kids. You know, everyone out there watching Paco's Power. Shout out to Gene, Spence Dog, Jose. Shout out to everybody. You know, let's get you guys on the next podcast and let's make it better.
Shout out to Joel Ortiz, Yawa.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm done.
Bye.